Hey, hey, what's up? Just doing a quick mic check. Hey, hey. Alright, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna go grab a drink and we'll get going. All right, mic is live, and here we go. What is up, guys? Erica here from Highway 49 RC. Hope you guys are having a lovely, lovely evening. And okay, good. My camera's on autofocus, so hopefully you should be seeing my lovely face. So for those joining in after the fact, I'm going to start tearing down my Gelande here. Now, what I want to do is basically, I got a whole new set of bearings for it from Avid. I want to tear the whole thing down because it has so much drivetrain slop, it is ridiculous. I want to take everything apart, grease everything, put new bearings, replace parts where they need to be replaced, shim things where they need to be shimmed. Basically just try and tighten this whole thing up a little bit and just give it some good maintenance, really. So today's project is just going to be tearing everything apart, getting the axles out, transfer case out, transmission out, and then we'll actually dive into rebuilding some of those things in future streams. And this is part one, so this isn't really going to be an actual like video series, but like more of a live stream series, if that makes sense, because this is kind of like boring, mundane work. So I figure it'd be perfect for a live stream, but it's going to take a lot more time than just one stream, because I'm going to have to order parts, order shims, I'm sure, stuff like that. So, yeah. Why? Oh, never mind. We're good. We're good. I was like, why did my music stop? But it was just between songs. Slight panic there for a sec. So, also the other thing that we're gonna do is put a new ESC into this. I got a Castle Creations Copperhead 10. Well, bam. There you go. That we're gonna be putting in this in another stream, not tonight, but yeah. Hopefully it ends up working okay, because my boyfriend said that he got one of these for his crawler to run with a brushed motor, and it just wouldn't work. Like, it just wouldn't work with a brushed motor. As soon as you put a brushless on it, it was fine. So, you know, that was kind of strange. So hopefully I'm lucky and it actually works with a brushed motor. But if not, hey, that's literally just an excuse then to go and buy a brushless motor for this, because this thing is, yo, Meltmaster, my man. I love seeing all the melting stuff you've been doing. That's really cool. I like the symbol and also that's really neat. I definitely want to do some collaborations with you though, because like we could melt down some aluminum or whatever, and then I could like bring it back to my place and machine parts out of it, which would be awesome. Only thing is, our milling machine is not currently running right now, so that's kind of annoying, but whenever that ends up getting back running again, we'll definitely have to do some collabs. That's going to be super cool. I'm looking forward to doing that. So, now that we actually have some people here, what is up? How's it going, guys? Thanks, Apocalypse. Hello from North Carolina. Very cool to have you here. Yeah, for sure, Meltmaster. Yeah, that would be a great way also to get some of my fans interested in your content as well. So, you know, we can kind of, if you know what I mean. So that'd be sweet. All right, so then now that we actually have folks here, we're gonna be rebuilding the Gelande, or tearing down and overhauling my Gelande here, because it is sloppy. It is very, very sloppy. I got new bearings for it. I want to tear it down, replace things that need to be replaced, shim things that need to be shimmed, to try and get this thing to be a little bit less hokey pokey, if that makes sense. Like, it just feels a little janky, feels a little rickety. I want it feeling better. Excuse me. And tonight, really, I just want to pull out the transmission, axles, transfer case, just get those separated out, ready to go, and then I want to do a couple little things on my splash as well, once that's done. So yeah. How's it going, Nosy? Hope you're doing well. Janky, yes. This thing is kind of janky. Part of it is just how heavy the darn thing is, and so it's putting a lot of wear on the components. Like, my drive shafts are super, super loosey-goosey. Not a big fan of that, so. Yeah, awesome. How's it going, guys? Hope you all are doing just fantastic tonight. I've had a nap, I've got an energy drink. I'm ready to go. I don't know about you guys, but I am going. Also, shout out to Meltmaster if you guys are interested in melting metal down and that type of thing. You know, forges, crucibles, molten metal, all that kind of jazz. Go check out his channel. Super cool guy. Jank, well, I mean, a lot of times, yes, jank is king, but jank is also a key player in broken parts. In this industry, at least. Usually. Sometimes janky is fine, but when it comes to drivetrain, janky is not fine. No problem, man. No problem. Alright, I guess I'm gonna jump straight in here, and oh, I hate this rig. I hate this rig. This rig is so hard to work on. This thing is so hard to work on. But I guess first things first, tires. Pull the tires off. All right. What have you guys been up to this weekend? Hope you're having a good one. I've had an extremely productive weekend so far. I was up for, oh my gosh. Oh boy, I got butterfingers tonight, guys. This ain't good. This ain't good. I had a very productive weekend. Been very busy with lots of things. I've got an awesome new video coming out next weekend that I finished editing today. I just need to make a thumbnail for it and then it's ready to go. If you're a channel member, you'll get to see that probably Wednesday. So if you want to see that video early, become a channel member. That'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, a little bit of yard cleanup is always good. Our yard right now is a jungle now that it's springtime. It is a royal mess. And so is my bedroom, actually, for that matter. You know what? Okay. It looks better than it did about 2 hours ago. I'll give you that. It looks better than it did 2 hours ago. It was messy. It was really messy. I cleaned up a little bit. A lot of it's just I've shoved in the corner so you guys can't see it. Oh, I'm terrible. Alright, let's start with the rear axle, I guess, because that's got less things on it. Yeah. Yep. Springtime equals yard jungle. That is... Oh, that's right. Oh, this rig is such a piece of work. Such a piece of work. I gotta take my brake calipers off to get my brake rotors off to get my shocks off. So annoying. So annoying. Such a cool rig, but honestly, annoying. Annoying. See, now this is where I need some ball-end drivers that I don't have. Oh, well, actually, maybe I can half-ass my way through this. Okay, I think we can half-ass my way through this. I have a cousin that lives in North Carolina, actually. Darn it. Okay, let's do this the right way and not strip bolts, Erica. Let's do this the right way and not strip bolts. Hey, all our bedrooms can be a little messy at times, Patriot. But it is what it is. Especially when it comes down to making RC content and videos all the time. I never really, I'm always just so focused on videos and prioritizing videos that I don't do other basic human being things. If that makes sense. Okay, how did these come off? Or is it just being held on by the brake line? Huh? I was confused. I am confused. I need a screwdriver. I need a different screwdriver. Oh dang, 17 viewers, guys. That's crazy. How are you all doing? Super good to have all y'all here. Well, I do eat sometimes, so I mean, that was pretty good. Well, if you want to live, Charlotte, you kind of need those. Just saying, just putting that out there. But I know some of us aren't too concerned about that. No, I'm just kidding. What's in tarnation? There we go. Okay. You guys. You guys are funny. There's a left and a right to this. Yep, and they're labeled. Lovely. We talk. I am doing pretty well. I've had an extremely productive weekend, gotten a ton of stuff done, which is great. Got a video done. Do you guys even know how long it takes to motion track things? Like, the video that I am working on that I just finished up today, I ended up getting some license plates in, both my own and somebody else's that I don't want to expose. And let me tell you, I spent more time motion tracking the video, like you know, covering up the license plates and stuff, which, you know, I need to do motion tracking for. I spent more time doing that than editing the entire rest of the 20-minute video. I spent like close to 8 hours just motion tracking and covering license plates. It is so tedious and so frustrating sometimes. It's ridiculous. It's just like, it is so ridiculous. But it is what it is. So, brakes are, about to say apart, almost apart, are now apart. And I need to start some containers for all this junk. I saved an egg carton because I think somebody on Discord I saw was using an egg carton. I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea. So I guess I'm gonna use an egg carton for this project as my parts trays. Yes, the smallest things can absolutely be the most annoying. Like, it's not hard, the motion tracking with the editing, it's just so tedious. So tedious. I'll have you know that egg carton does not cut with a knife very well, although this is probably dull as shit, so that doesn't really help. Okay, there we go. We got a 12 pocket organizer and a tray. Actually, that's not gonna be a very good tray. It's got holes in it, but hey, that's fine. We can put stuff in it anyways. All right, those, that, this, these. Okay, wheel nuts. Wheel nuts we can put, yeah, we can put them in there too. Why not? That's fine. Okay. Now we can actually get these unbolted like they're supposed to be unbolted without stripping out the heads, because that's bad. Oh, these shocks are so leaky. Like, I knew these shocks were leaky when I bought them. I knew it, you know. I mean, I'm not complaining that they are bad quality, because I knew they were bad quality. But like, because I got them for the looks, but man, these are really sucky shocks. I fully knew and I fully acknowledged what I was getting myself into. But yeah, they really suck. They really suck. And that's fine. It's for looks anyways. I mean, yeah, lamp oil is probably something you shouldn't be going too crazy with. It's a little scary there, Nosy. I'm glad you're alright though, jeez. Okay, I need to remember where some of this stuff comes from. And where it goes. Well, I guess that's future Erica's problem. Oh, geez. Really? That's insane. That is, that's pretty gnarly. Oh boy, shims. I hate shims. I hate spacers. Why must there be such horrendous creations? Have you, okay, not that I have tried them, but have you tried the MIP ones by chance? Those supposedly are supposed to be really good. Yeah, those are supposed to be really good. I need to get a set of ball end drivers. And my you know what, let's do it slightly differently. Let's leave the link mount on the links, and then I'll take the mount off the axle, which in turn will also take off yeah, okay, that's fine, that works. Ball end drivers, yeah, I need to get a set. And I was probably gonna look at either the MIP ones, or Hootie. Jeez, Nosy, that's crazy. 3 miles away? My gosh, that's ridiculous, man. But yeah, for ball end drivers, I'm probably gonna look at the MIP ones, Hootie, or I think there was another brand I was thinking about looking at. I don't remember what brand it was. Yeah, I forget now. Probably Hootie though, to be honest. I don't really like the like yellow handles on the MIP ones. Like for a screwdriver, those are good handles. Like those are really nice handles. You can grip them great. I just don't like the way they look, personally. Yeah, I mean, the only time, also another point I was going to make, you reminded me, thank you, is the only time that I would use them is when I actually need them. Like, I'm not going to use them when I don't need them, if that makes sense. Like, that way they stay, like, all the corners stay nice and sharp and all that. That, I think, is really important. That being said, the nature of them, yes, they can definitely strip things out more easily. That's just the nature of what it is. There's less surface area of contact, you know? Like, that's just what it is. Okay. Now to try and remember where these went. Where did that... I'm so confused right now, guys. I have... What else did I just take bolts out of? I took bolts out of this. I took bolts out of that. But I have 2 that are the same length, and then 2 that are different lengths from those. I don't know. Spacing out. I don't remember what this was for. Oh well, that's fine. I'm pretty sure these... for that. Okay. I mean, there are not very many things that I actually need to use a ball end driver for. Admittedly, like there's not a whole lot of things, but on my MOA, oh my god, yes, absolutely. On this thing, oh my god, yes, absolutely. But otherwise, like my SCX-10 is pretty good. Oh, Splash also needs them for sure. Like, it's not a lot of stuff that I would use them for, but they're, like, it's just those few circumstances that they keep you from spending an extra half an hour taking stuff apart to get to. Like, that's how it is. Okay. I don't know where this came from. There has to be another one. There's this, but it's way too short. So you're telling me... I don't know, guys. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. They're going in there. That is fine. They're gonna live there. And, that's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be. Okay. Take my brake line off. Without bending it, preferably. Okay. And put the brake lines somewhere where it's not going to get hurt. That would be bad. So cool. I love these little scale brake lines that I did on this. Very delicate little things, but cool nonetheless. Yeah, it's definitely get mooshed somehow, but I'll always try to keep it nice. It's not gonna happen, but we'll try. We'll try. What is a project but leftover parts? I mean, yeah, true. That's true. Okay, we got one very greeby rear axle. Lovely. Okay. Now for the front axle. This one is a bit more involved. Okay. Start with my links. That's self-explanatory. track bar. And let's do, hey, I got my pliers today. I actually have them where they belong for once. Amazing, isn't it? Do my drag link. Oh, wait, is that a spacer? No, it's not. Question, shocks without springs, but use some type of tubing for shock stops as to press. Without springs. That, I've never tried it. The tubing, a lot of times it's fuel line tubing, yeah, like Get a Grip mentioned. Great for bump stops. I can't speak on if that kind of setup is any good. But, yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm never going to remember how all this goes back together in a month, but that's fine. It's all just screws. It's all screws. I'm smart enough to figure out how long the screw I need for something. And oh gosh, there's spacers on those? Why? Why? Ugh. Okay. I hate spacers. I hate spacers almost as much as I hate Phillips. You heard it here first, folks. I hate spacers almost as much as I hate Phillips. But not as much as I hate Jeeps. Not as much as I hate Jeeps. Okay. Be really careful about that. Now, what in the world is that going through? What do I... What is that? Oh, is it literally just a piece of plastic with a hole in it? It's literally just a piece of plastic with a hole in it. Lovely. Yeah, it would give you more flexibility. I mean, there's benefits and non-benefits to that type of setup. Just like every suspension setup, there's always benefits and downsides. I know Charlotte can speak to that, because they've got a bit of a thing for suspension. But, I mean, you have a lot of flex and low resistance, which is basically what you would achieve there. You'll have a very easy time keeping your tires on the ground and on the rock. However, you're going to run into the issue that your tire is going to fall into holes. That is the downfall of that setup. So, I mean, pick your battles, choose your poison. It just depends on what you want, depends on the type of crawling you like to do, depends on what you like, really. That's all it comes down to. That is all it really comes down to. Another drive shaft half. Here we go. It's different. Nope, same. Same. And shock screw. So much cooler than burnt up pliers. well, yeah, I mean, at that point, if your tires are still falling into holes, you can add a spring on the inside of the shock under the piston. That's where that can help. Or stiffer shock oil, that can also help that scenario. Not completely, but depending on the speed you're going, as you go over a hole, a stiffer shock oil will make it take longer for the suspension to settle into that hole, so you're more likely to get over it without the tire dropping down into it and getting stuck. So I used the pen spring mod on, it works great. Use the fuel line, didn't care for it. Yeah, Apocalypse. Really just depends on your preference, for sure. Shoot, you know what? If you don't have fuel line tubing, if you have like some, what is this, probably 12 gauge wire? Yeah, if you got some 12 gauge silicone wire, just strip some of that off. Slide that on your shock piston. It's the same stuff, it's all silicone, so I mean, that would work just as good, I would think. I guess that would be a bit of a cheap hack to get around that problem if you don't have any or you don't want to buy any. Okay, this is front stuff. This goes here, this nut goes, ooh. This nut went with something. This one maybe? Darn, I should have put this back on when I took it off. Oh well, that's future Erica's problem. Screw her. Next, let's pull off my upper link mount / axle truss. Don't know what kind of music you guys are into listening to, but I found a band yesterday, 2 days ago, that I've been obsessed with, called The Birthday Massacre. Birthday Massacre? Yeah, The Birthday Massacre. Very cool band. Very, very cool band. Combination of like Evanescence, but heavier, creepier, and chuck some like cyberpunk vibes into it. It's really cool. Highly recommend checking them out. It's a female vocalist also, which I'm picky about my vocalists for bands. Like some people's voices I can't stand listening to. I mean, I'm sure that goes for everybody, but female vocalists in particular I'm picky about for some reason. I don't know why, but I really like her voice. Anyways, Apocalypse, how do you keep the brake line attached? What I did is it sits underneath the, okay, let me see if I can do a bit of this. Okay, wait, has that been, no? Okay, I don't know what that was about. That was weird. So this is the axle here. Hopefully that'll focus okay. Yeah. So the way it's attached is this is my upper link mount, axle truss, whatever you want to call it, and it sits underneath there. So I've filed grooves into the axle right here and there, and it clamps it down on top of the axle. Same thing on the rear. there you go. Hopefully that explains things for you. You can also go watch, I don't know, one of my like Gelande upgrade rebuild series episodes, and I'm pretty sure I went over that on there too, if you care to go watch. Yeah, pinch it in between the truss and the axle housing. But I filed a groove, so it's like, I don't know, it's just aluminum wire. Solid aluminum wire. But you can use like a triangle file and just file out a little groove, and yeah. Yeah. I have so many videos, it's ridiculous. We're at 380 something now. Mind blowing. It's ridiculous. What is going on out there? What the heck? I don't know. Weirdos. Video game music can be pretty chill. On my vacation, I was playing a game called, what was it called? Oriental Blue. It's a game for the Game Boy that somebody translated to English. So it's not, I guess it's not perfectly translated, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's absolutely playable, and the music in that is really nice. It's a Pokemon style game, so, you know, you go out, you fight monsters, you know, you have like heals and stuff that you have to use, there's some bosses, it's a little bit less of the whole like level up your Pokemon, it's more of level up your character. So yeah, but anyway, the music in that game, in my opinion, way better than Pokemon. The music in Pokemon is kind of, I don't know, it can get annoying sometimes. Even though it's the exact same style of game music, I actually quite like it. It's very tolerable. Anywho. Yeah, some of my old videos, like, I'll probably end up taking down at some point, because it's just, you know, there's no point in keeping them around, you know. But, come on. Yeah. Come on, where's the hole? Go in the hole. Start threading. Alright, you know what? Fine. Don't want to? Fine. Be that way. Be that way, stupid screw. Yeah, you know, a lot of people have found my channel from either the crawler course videos or from my trailer build videos. Both of which people seem to really like, which is great. Really glad that people are able to get ideas and stuff for their own projects from my videos. That's such a lovely part of what I do that I really enjoy, is just being able to give people ideas that they can then go and, you know, work their magic with and turn into their own thing. That's why I don't do a lot of tutorials. Like, I'm sure you've noticed, I really don't do tutorials on things unless it's something that, like, you know, reasonably could actually use a tutorial. Like, I did one the other day, not the other day, I mean, this was probably almost a year ago now, but on how to make a 3rd channel lighting controller. like a on-off switch, like that's something that, I mean, there's tons of videos on YouTube about it, but like if you don't know about that kind of, like that little thing, you don't know about it. And like, if you don't know about something, you don't know about it. And there's probably people that watch my channel that don't know about that, and it's such a simple little thing that I was like, well, yeah, sure, I can make a quick little tutorial on it, you know, no big deal. But I generally don't do tutorials because then that leaves me kind of liable for knowing what, like, it leaves me a little bit liable then for knowing how everything is supposed to work, and like, I don't know, I don't like, I don't like that, if that makes sense. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, when it comes to course building and with anything creative, really, if you're stuck, you just kind of gotta like, well, okay, let's see how this goes, kind of thing. I mean, if it's something that, you know, you're making parts for something, it's a little different, hard to be just creative, but like, it's just, making parts is a different kind of creative than doing, like, building a course, or scratch building, or whatever. These are those screws. Alright, yeah, whatever, good enough. Alright, front axle has been removed. Lovely. This one's actually almost brand new. It needs to be shimmed, but if you guys remember, I put this in fairly recently. Fairly recently, as in 2 years ago. But I mean, I barely run this rig at all, so I mean, it's probably fine. Basically new, but I'll put new bearings in it, tear it apart, all that jazz as well. What is YouTube going on about now? There's not enough video to maintain smooth streaming. I mean, I think I'm still streaming okay. I don't know. If anything happens, audio, video goes to shit, let me know. Scream at me in the chat. YouTube's always trying to tell me that like I don't have enough bandwidth or all this crap, but it should be fine. But Apocalypse, I am thinking about doing a spring course cleanup, because it's a jungle right now. And it could use a little bit of a refresh. Some things are falling apart and stuff, so I think I'm probably gonna do a maybe 3-part series on getting that all cleaned up and stuff, but we'll kind of have to see how that goes, because like there's so many things I want to do, but just not enough time to do it all, between doing something like that, filming like other videos, or doing other projects, or spending time with other people, all that stuff. So yeah, but I mean, I'm looking forward to doing something like that. That would be cool. Anyway, drive shafts. Okay, I need a better place for these little delicate boys. You know what? In the bed. No, not in the bed, because that's where my racing cones are. I don't know. These need a home. These need a home. I don't know where to put these. I just need a place to put them. Okay, that's fine there. That's fine. These need somewhere safe. Where is going to be safe? that I'm going to remember where they're at. That's the key. I can put them somewhere. Doesn't mean I'm going to remember where they are. Okay, let's put them down here. So at least I'll probably see them. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. You know what? Let's put them there. Just put them there for now. Okay, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. All right. Back to business. Axles are out, which is great. I think next I'm going to do the transfer case. Transfer case, transfer case. Somebody texted me. Who's bothering me? All right. Transfer case. Right. Let's start by taking off this extension to the transmission. Aw, sweet, Josh. Good luck with the kit build. I love building kits. It's a lot of fun. I just build so many of my own. I just build my own rigs a lot, so I don't really get kits very often. But kits are fun. Kits are definitely a lot of fun from the ones that I've built. So I hope that goes well for you. Do you race, Josh? Or is it just a for fun rig? Technos, they make a lot of like kind of race stuff, don't they? Yeah, I'm probably pulling that out my ass, but as I recall, they are more of a racing company. I think I remember you said you race. Oh, I don't remember. Too many people to remember every one of you. Oh gosh. Why am I taking that out? Yeah, that's fine. We can take that out. Oh, okay. Just bashing. Oh my god. Why RC four-wheel drive? Why? Why is this so tight? Oh god. I guess. Oh, MT. That's probably a monster truck, huh? Oh, okay, this is outrageous. What in the world did they put on this cross member for Loctite? My god. This is like red Loctite kind of tight right here. Wow. Okay, that was something else. You heading out, Apocalypse? All right. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate it. I hope to see you around again soon. Okay, well, at least this side was better. My god. Okay. Great. Now this should just pop out. Should just pop out. Right? Right. Oh boy. Okay, maybe not quite. Maybe not quite. Maybe we take the battery tray out. Maybe. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. Battery tray shall be removed. this, I think, can slide back, maybe? Yes, no? Maybe so? Yeah, that's fair. It is kind of funny, like, people at work complain about tiny screws, and they're like M4 screws. I'm like, bro, that's not a tiny screw. An M1.5 is a tiny screw. Okay, battery plate, lovely. Now, I want to just slide you out. Just want to slide this out. Can we please do that? I would love that if that was possible. Big effing hammer. Ha. There we go. A little pop, and away we go. And no, yeah, cross member can come out too. Why not? Why not? And ta-da! Ugh, man, that is greedy. That looks like a real transfer case with the amount of grime on there. Jeez. That's a lot of grime. That is a lot of grime. Hey. Okay. Fantastic. There's another part removed. I'm liking the way this tray looks. Very much liking it. Yeah. Well, I guess, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, RC stuff is very similar to full size. I mean, when I went from, like, I went the opposite way of most people. Most people start by working on cars, and then 12-pack of beer and a sledgehammer. Nice. Like, most people go from working on cars and full-size stuff to working on RCs. I went the opposite way. I started on RCs and went to the full scale. So I was surprised at how similar full-size stuff is to RC, or I guess maybe vice versa. So, okay. Awesome sauce. Next is Drivetrain. I want to pull that out with the motor on it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember how it comes out. You know what? Where's... Yes. Well, I had more of these little rubbery things. What in the world did I do with them? I don't know. Bummer. Oh well. Okay. Use that to hold these back. Can't be tight if it's liquid, no sir. No sir. I swear I had another one of those little bendy tie downs. I had like half a dozen of them. What would I have done with them all? I know one's holding my light together for under my bed. I don't know where the rest are. That's fine. Oh. Rubber band. That's a great idea. I'm using them to hold up the links so that they don't, like, just, do that. Because that's not fun. Okay, this was all transfer case stuff. These were, what were these? I believe, shoot, wait, where did these come from? Once again begins the saga of where did these screws come from? Once again begins the saga. What was countersunk? Not those. The battery tray. That's what it was. Thanks for reminding me, guys. Thanks for reminding me. It's kind of annoying too, actually. It's actually really annoying. Why is that not? Jeez. Okay, the shocks are annoying too. I think the transmission, I think that shouldn't be too bad. I don't think I will even have to take off my fenders, which are also pain. Yeah. Well, normally, like, if I'm working on stuff on my own and not streaming, like, I'll turn this light on or something, and the only reason I don't have that on right now is because it would just, like, completely blind the camera and, like, make it hard to make things look good for the camera. But, yeah, normally I have more light on than this. Although I can make it look as bright as I want on camera, so. As bright or as dim, but also, I don't want to be blinded either. Like, if I had a super bright light right over here, like, that'd be blinding me also. Right, rubber band is going to be for that, but do I even really need that at this point? Do I even need a rubber band to hold up the front links? Not really. Not really. Okay, I think is that missing a screw? Oh, is there no screw? There is no screw. Okay. Okay, I guess it looks like it's just 3 bolts actually. I know I've taken the transmission out of this before, so they shouldn't be too insanely tight. And I think the first time they were too insanely tight. I have to undo my motor connectors as well. And I'm so excited for you guys to see next week's video. So excited. If you follow me on, actually, have I even mentioned it on Instagram? I might have. Hey Carl, how's it going? Good afternoon, good evening. I don't even know if I mentioned it on Instagram or not, but. Oh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that's a locating pin. Oh. Why? Why would you put a locating pin there? That is so rude. Are you kidding me? Why would you put a locating pin on the transmission mount? That is so stupid. Ah, that is so stupid. Okay, well, fender has to come off. Oh well. Oh, okay, just fender. I kind of want to do some more styrene building at some point, because that was fun. That was pretty fun. I'm gonna put this on here. I don't know what I would build, or like what other kind of hard body rig I need, but it was fun. It was fun doing up the body for the Gelande. A lot of freaking work, my god. Oh, did you? Cool. That's good. Alright, Nosy. Well, maybe I'll see you back on later? Enjoy your dinner for sure, though. I should probably go have some of that pretty soon here myself. Alright, toodles, man. Okay. Now, I can get to these. Yep, there we go. That's the trick. Gotta undo these. Get the mount out of the way. We can get past the locating pin. And bada bing, bada boom. It comes out. Oh, now that's gonna have to get cut too, actually. I've got a fan on my motor, and it's got the wiring for that's attached to other things. Zip tie was attached on the chassis side of the connector, so had to give that a quick clip. And ta-da, yes, there is a locating pin. Why? Why would you put a locating pin on the transmission? That's so stupid. Ugh, greedy. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Alright. Yes. I guess I'll go ahead and start pulling some of this off. Okay, well, cool. Glad that's cool that your idea worked well. That's good. You're in a tree, like, well, I know what you mean by that, but like, I don't know that other people know what you mean by that. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, we've now got a bare chassis that's gonna go and sit in a corner by itself. There you go. No more drivetrain. Drivetrain went bye-bye. Yeah, that can, I guess that can stay there. That's fine. Okay, this is trim stuff. I'm gonna, I guess, go ahead and just pull the motor off of the transmission too while I'm at it, I guess. I don't think it's that hard. Just pull the spur gear off, maybe. And I can get to the bolts, because I want to take the motor off with the mount. I am working on overhauling the Gelande car. Gonna be putting new bearings in it, replacing parts that need to be replaced, shimming things, stuff like that. Just kind of a like major maintenance overhaul kind of thing. I just want to get the drivetrain all tightened up, basically. Oh gosh. It's greasy. Greasy, greasy. Yeah, so that's kind of the, I pulled a rag out from behind your ear. What magic. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. I'm not going to do all of it tonight, obviously. I'm just tearing it down tonight. I want to do a little bit of work on the splash too. So okay, right. Does this just, oh, that just slides off. Okay. That's in the way of that. Can I even change the spur gear on this without taking the motor off? Might not be able to, but I'm curious. I want to know. I like taking things apart as assemblies rather than taking everything completely apart, if that makes sense. Oh, the answer to that is yes. Great. Okay, so that's the slipper plate on the input to the drive train. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, are you telling me you can rotate this thing? What? You can put the motor mount on this in any position you want. That is cool. That is really cool. Wow, that's cool. I have not ever worked with zinc. No. The only time I've dealt with zinc is at work. They use it for transfer cases a lot of times. I think they use it because it's lightweight. I think that's the main purpose of it, but I'm not exactly sure. Because I know that it's light, but it's also weak, as I recall. Like, I don't know why they would use zinc over aluminum. Maybe it's harder or something like that. I don't know. I'm sure Mike could tell you, but I don't think he's here yet. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is so filthy. I mean, I never really do any maintenance on this thing, to be honest with you guys. I mostly just run it and put it away. Because I've never really had a lot of problems with it. It's held up pretty good. Okay, great. Now, one thing. Never try brazing when you have a hay fever and a sneezing fit. That does not sound like a good set of things there, Carl. I hope you're feeling alright. Does this come off, or is that a singular thing? Do you remove? I'll take that as a no. Okay, so let me see if I can. This, where did this come from? Ah! Oh, right, that was there, that one. Okay. I think that went like that. Spur gear. I think there's a washer. Spring. Washer, nut. Yeah. Okay. That looks about right. That looks like a washer that I put on there, and I don't know why, but it does. Wonder if I've been here before. Probably, to be honest with you. Where did those 3 bolts come from? Oh, right, from the, yeah, okay. Gotcha. Hey, there you are, Mike. I figured if I said something, you'd pop up. Yeah, I mean, some things, like, you can just run with no maintenance, and they'll just run. I mean, is it the best way to do things? No, but also, why not? I mean, I guess the most maintenance I've done on this thing is, like, I replaced the front axle because some bolts were stripped out. Put some new parts. I think I greased this thing when I first got it. Or, like, after I did the, when I did the body build for it, I think I greased everything when I did that. I don't remember, honestly. I've really neglected this rig. I have not done very much maintenance on it whatsoever. That's some of this stuff. That's part of that. This is part of that. Spur gear. Okay. Some drive shafts in there, sure. Transmission. Alright, we've got a lovely tray of parts. Ta-da! I know it's totally focusing on my face, not this, but there you go. Lovely tray of parts. I like it. I like it. Okay. Motor and mount. I don't know. Doesn't really need to go in there, but I guess, you know what? This can go with these things. Great. Alright. Cool beans. Or warm cheese, as an old friend of mine used to say. Don't ask me why. It's just as random as cool beans, I suppose. Okay. Yankee Doodle Dandy. I'm not going to go any farther on the Gelande tonight. I could keep going, but I'm not going to. So for those that have tuned in for that are watching this after the stream, there you go. That is part 1 of my Gelande overhaul. But the stream's not done yet. The stream's not done. We're still streaming for a little while yet. So I still gotta have dinner. Still gotta have dinner. So, get in there. Okay. These things actually can also go over there too. And these. See, here we go again. These need a home, and they don't belong there. And I just. Oh boy. That can go under there. These can go there. This can go there. This can go there. Okay. Works for me. These I'm just gonna throw on top of the chassis. Good idea? No, but it'll work. All right. Mike, I saw you sent a message on Instagram. I have not had a chance to check that yet. Okay. Next thing I want to work on is I guess the splash a little bit. Oh, this thing's so heavy. So I've been running this thing a bit. If you follow me on Discord, or if you're in my Discord server, you will know that I let the magic smoke out of the new motor that I put in this thing. Wait, no way. Do you also listen to Monster Cat, Mike? No way. Wait, you have to. That's like the only way you would know what this is. Really? Oh my gosh, wait. Hang on. Do you also listen to Monster Cat? And Birdie, I trust. Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible. Shut up. That's also great. I love it. Dude, nobody knows what this is. I can't believe that you also know what Monster Cat is. Oh my gosh. I was so big into them in high school. Like, that's all I listened to was Monster Cat in high school. Well, like, late middle school to early high school. And then I kind of switched into the metalcore and more like emo music. But that's awesome. That's awesome. I got into them when they released the like right between 030 and Uncaged Volume 1. Like right in between there. Because like I remember when Uncaged Volume 1 came out. I don't listen to them much anymore. I feel like they're kind of like the style of music that they release, I feel like has changed a little bit and has also varied, but I guess my taste in that type of music is also different than what they release. Going Quantum is pretty good. Going Quantum is pretty good. For those that don't have a freaking clue what Monster Cat is an electronic music and EDM record label, basically. Oh, that sucks that they keep blowing gears. Well, hey, at least you can say you made them, though. I think that's the big accomplishment there, is that you made them. Okay. So, anyway, back to the splash. So, I put a new motor in it. You guys saw that. New motor, new ESC, new water jacket, new cooling block, all that jazz. Was running great. And then I took it out and then let's see, what did I do? I got rid of that in-between adapter between the battery and ESC. Got rid of that. Went out to take it for another test run just to like see how my connector temps did. And what happened is all of a sudden it just quit. Well, kind of. I kind of cooked it, Mike. Let me explain. So, excuse me. Took it out for a test run. All of a sudden, it just died. Like, it just stopped. And I was like, oh gosh, that's not good. And like when I pulled the trigger, all it would do is just kind of like it would just kind of do this, like stutter a little bit, kind of cog in a weird little way. I got home, started digging into it, and one of the wires had pulled out of the motor, which was really bizarre. Again, if you guys follow me, or if you guys are in my Discord server, I posted a bunch of pictures of it and talked about it on there. But, yeah, one of the wires came off the motor. And there are no solder terminals. Like, there's no place for the wires that like to solder onto. They're literally soldered right to the windings of the motor, if that makes sense. So, and they were a butt joint, which is so stupid. But anyway, two things could have happened. One, I burned a winding and it got hot, melted the solder. It's possible, pretty unlikely though. Keep that in mind for later though. For later in this story. The other thing that could have happened, there's an aphid on my hose clamp. What are you doing on my hose clamp, aphid? Bruh. The other thing that I think more likely happened is it just pulled out from stress. Because like, as you remember, like, the wires were stretched pretty tight between the ESC and the motor. Which I think it was just stress that broke it off. But anyway, as I was taking it all apart, another one broke off. So I think they were just really crappy solder joints. I think that's all it was. But I soldered new wires on, thicker wires. I took some what was on there was 14 gauge. Wait. No, what was on there was, what was on the motor originally was 14 gauge. Took the wires off of a Traxxas Berlineon motor, which were 12 gauge, soldered those onto the Vanguard motor, and hooked it up to give it a test, and I let the magic smoke out. So I was like, shoot. Either it burned a winding when it died originally out at the park when I was testing it, or I overheated the windings and melted the ceramic coating on them when I was soldering, which is also likely. Which is, well, probably more likely. So, I have been deemed a wizard by my Discord folks because I wouldn't say mastered, but I have control over the magic smoke. I put the magic smoke back in the motor. So what I did was I looked in there again, and like there were a couple like iffy spots where like the windings could have been melted together and touching, you know? Or that looked a little, iffy at best. So I kind of separated them out, pulled them apart a little bit, slipped electrical tape in between them all, like, because on the end of the motor, I wish I had a better way to show you guys. Actually, I might. Let me take a look real quick. Do I have one that has the ass end off of it already? Okay, I don't. Never mind. Yeah, so I used a little bit of electrical tape to separate the windings, and bada bing, bada boom, runs fine now. So I took control of the magic smoke, put it back in the motor. So I took it out for another test run today, and once again, I did not get through a full battery pack, but at least it was not electrical this time. I lost the drive shaft. That's it. So at least that's all it was. So I'm gonna fix that tonight, and then I also want to try and find a way to keep my suspension pins from falling out, or, you know, unscrewing themselves, because that is a thing that these rigs are notorious for doing, is the outer suspension pin on the A-arms on the on the driver's side like to unscrew themselves because of the like rotation of the arm when the suspension compresses. They like to unscrew themselves. They don't fall out, thankfully. My God, otherwise that would be such a pain. But I have some other stuff that I might be able to use. Like I have some other pins that I could put a nut on the other side of. Or I have the old Yeti, or I could put the Yeti suspension pins in it. I have to cut them shorter and thread them. Well, they're already threaded, but I'd have to cut them shorter and thread them again to make them work, but I might be able to do that. So, yeah. It's just the O-ring around the tank cap. That's all it is. That was leaking. But I might need a better gasket eventually for the water block, but we'll kind of have to wait and see on that. I'm actually getting hungry. Before I dive into this, actually, I might go whip up some dinner, and then Mike is the one that sent me the 2 motors. He's my lovely Canadian viewer, and he also sent me a box of Canadian snacks. So I think I'm gonna go make some dinner and have a bag of the chips, one of the bags of chips he sent, and then something for dessert also. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that before I jump into the splash, because I'm hungry. So, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in probably 5 minutes, and we'll have some dinner and then keep going. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I'm not done. Sorry, I don't mean to feel like I'm done, but thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys. Stick around, and I'll be back very shortly. Rain. Alright, yo. Dinner is served. I've got a very basic hamburger. Aardvark, good to see you. Good to see you. So, hamburger, and then this whole box is full of snacks for Mike. What a guy. What a guy. I want to try these ketchup Lays. So Mike's from Canada, and so these are all snacks from Canada. I don't know if anyone else has ever seen ketchup Lays, but we're gonna try them. And then, I don't know, I'm gonna grab one of the candy bars out of there for dessert also later. That's actually pretty good. I gotta say, yeah, actually, that's pretty good. I will go through the rest of it after I eat, because this is warm and I want to eat this now. But then yes, I'll do Canadian food unboxing, and then on my streams in the future, we'll work on that box. What is on all your guys' dinner menu for tonight? Because food is a very regular thing on my streams. Tacos and Taco Bell, right on. I'm actually gonna put these on the plate so that I'm not making a ton of freaking noise as I'm streaming. Okay, I'm impressed actually. This is way, I mean, okay, maybe it's because I don't eat potato chips, but I feel like this is way more chips in a bag than you get here in the US. I don't know if that's just me, because I don't eat potato chips, but like, I feel like that's a lot of chips for one bag. I don't know. It's probably just me though. Fries with gravy and cheese. I can see that. I mean, that sounds like just a slightly different version of scalloped potatoes. I mean, and scalloped potatoes are freaking good. All that cheese on there. Unfortunately, I can't eat dairy. It fucks me over pretty good, but when I could, scalloped potatoes are the bomb. All right, then on the topic of food also, my boyfriend and I went out for dinner last night, got sushi. For an appetizer, I decided to try gyoza, which, for those that don't know what gyoza is, it's like, well, they're basically pot stickers, but like little dumplings with pork and vegetables inside. And that was so good. Like, oh my gosh, that was delicious. I was also really hungry, but that was really good. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny you say that, Mike, because that's kind of what occurred to me. It's like French fries and ketchup, but all in one. Very interesting. They're good. Who would have thought? Ketchup flavored Lay's. Yeah, it's a bummer though that I can't have dairy either, Carl, because I like cheese. I love cheese, love ice cream. I love sour cream. Like, there are some dishes that my mom makes and that like my family has that just need sour cream. Crepes, is one of them. Chili. Pierogies also. I don't know if you guys know what pierogies are. They're like Russian, Ukrainian dumplings. They're like probably 2 bites size. No, they're probably 4 bite sized dumplings. They're pretty good size. You can get them with different stuff in, potatoes, cheese, stuff like that. But those just need sour cream. Like, they have to be eaten with sour cream. It's just, when you have a pierogi, it's not a pierogi without sour cream. And cheesecake, oh my gosh, yes. I love cheesecake too. Pierogies are just good. Like, there's no two ways about it. They're good, and then they're easy. Carl, I don't know if you're a big ice cream person, but if you are, look into non-dairy ice cream called Oatly, O-A-T-L-Y. It's oat milk ice cream, and you would not think that it tastes just like regular ice cream. I swear. Like, it is the best non-dairy ice cream that I have tried. It's really good. Because it's super creamy. No? Okay. Well, if anyone else is an ice cream person and can't have dairy, Oatly, great stuff. Or I guess even if, like, I don't know, you have apple crisp or something at Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, and like, you know, that's one of those things that like normally you just have a little bit of ice cream with. Oatly. It's like, it's great. And it's not weird either. Like, I'm kind of weird about certain flavors and textures. So like some of the non-dairy stuff I just can't deal with. But Oatly, like, I love that stuff. I would pick that over regular ice cream. It's like, you know how regular ice cream, because it's milk and like dairy, it's like kind of heavy almost. The Oatly ice cream isn't like that at all. It's super light. It's almost like a sherbet. Like, not in consistency, but in terms of just like how you feel after having a bowl of it. A concert venue with pierogies? Bro. That would be incredible. Yeah, actually, Mike, you're right. You're right, because there's oats in the crisp, too. Actually, that's kind of funny that you also know about apple crisp, because some people are like, apple crisp? What's that? I guess it's a not Western thing. I guess it's a Midwestern thing. I don't know. But apple crisp? Good stuff. I mean, when that's in the house, that's practically a breakfast food for me. Minus the ice cream, of course. Alright. What are latkes? Latkes? Never heard of those. These are so funny. I don't know why. Like, I'm just not used to ketchup flavor on a chip. I've never had that before. Oh. Okay. The potato pancakes. I've heard of them. I might have heard them called something different. But okay. I know what those are. I've never had them, but I know what you're talking about. And rhubarb crisp, Mike? Oh man. I make rhubarb crisp also, so does my grandmother. We don't do it with strawberries, it's just the rhubarb, but oh man, I love rhubarb crisp. Like, it's really good when it's in like summertime, because it's like super ripe and everything. Yeah, rhubarb crisp was good. Okay. Munch on those while we work. Coffee crisp. Isn't that a coffee crisp? Isn't that a candy? I think that's a candy, right? Oh no, I'm thinking Cookie Crisp. That's a cereal. Oh, it's in the box. Okay. Well, awesome. You know what? All right. That's what I'm gonna have tonight is coffee crisp. That's deal. That is the dessert we're having tonight. Perfect. Okay. Back to the splash. So let's see here. Come on, get out of there, pin. Come on, get. Oh, Aardvark, how did your engine pull go? I don't think I saw the outcome of that. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I guess while that's off, so okay, right, what are we doing to the splash? Put this drive shaft half back on, and I also want to try and make these little suspension pins not fall out. Which you know what appears could be done with a set screw. Yeah, I might be able to be done with a set screw, but I want to do it differently. I want to do it my way. So, yeah, to put a nut on the other side of the pin. Actually, so let me see if I can get you guys zoomed in on this. So I've got these guys. So the lower one is the stock pin. The upper one is the pin I want to replace it with. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's got the like coarse threads on the stock one. and then on the end of the top one, it's got the fine thread. So I'm gonna try and use this. Maybe might need some spacers or a washer or something, but I think this might work well as long as it's the same diameter. Oh, it's not. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Okay, that's really lame. And those are gonna be, okay. Well, I guess we're not using this because it's too small. Bummer. I don't have anything better. Okay, well, I guess maybe we're not gonna do that. Oh well, that's fine. Because I don't have anything that would work well enough for it. Oh, okay. Cool, glad it went well. I forget, what are you putting back in it? I need something to clean out these. Something to clean out the screw heads. I can use a knife, that'll work. Okay. Hoping that these just backed out, that they didn't actually like round off or anything. Because I don't have a through pin on this, which is a big mistake on my part. I should have a through pin. I don't know why I don't have a through pin. Not smart. But yeah. Put some Loctite on these. Actually, well, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was out of a yeah. The axle? No. I think I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. 5 energy. So, yeah. For those that are not on my Instagram, or Discord, I worked on, yeah, there's no Loctite on these. What? What kind of idiot would not put Loctite on these? Wait, is that cracked? What? Oh, no way. Wait, guys, doesn't MIP have a lifetime warranty? Please tell me that MIP has a lifetime warranty. Don't they? I'm gonna have to look, but I broke an MIP shaft, guys. I legitimately broke an MIP. Oh, that's a bummer. I thought they did. I do have another one of these halves. I broke an MIP shaft, guys. Can you believe it? What? Dude, this is insane. I'm gonna try and show you guys this. I don't know if it's gonna work, because it's so freaking small. I'll post up some good pictures on Discord later, maybe Instagram too, but the light. You guys see that? Probably not. But where the two set screws are, it's cracked. I mean, Move my light over a little bit. Okay. There, right there, I think. Yep. See that crack? Right there by the set screw. There's the crack on that side. You can also see it freaking gnarly. Freaking gnarly. Yeah. I can't believe that it broke like that. That is unbelievable. I have never I'm gonna freaking, I don't know, if I can get MIP to, like, I don't even care if, like, they send me a new one or not, but, like, I want to at least get it to them and see what their reaction to that is, because holy shit, I am amazed. But you know what it does look like to me? It looks like the set screws are too close to the step down. Yeah. I mean, these things are supposed to be crazy strong. I've never had a problem with them before. I'm just shocked. I wonder, this is the side, coincidentally, that I had the needle bearing put on, or that I put the needle bearing on. I don't see why that would have any effect on it. I also know that this side was a little wobbly, so maybe just the vibration, but I mean, I can't imagine a little bit of vibration would have cracked this, you know? At least the way that it did. I mean, like, that's just, that's insane. Absolutely insane. I think I do have another half. Or did I give that to my boyfriend? Oh no, I don't. I do. I didn't give it to him, but I have another shaft. Although, is it gonna... Wait, are they different? I hope it's not a different size. Shouldn't be. Oh no, we're good. Alright, sweet. Got another one to replace it with. But yeah, I will definitely post up some really good pictures of the cracks on Discord, and I'll put up a post on Instagram as well for you guys to see. Like, so you guys can really see up close and personal the damage that was done. I mean, I can't believe it. I agree, Mike. I definitely agree. I mean, I was just running it around in the grass like I was in the video. I mean, at that same location, not jumping it, Not doing anything crazy. I very mildly rolled it into a tree, like a roll over sideways, not forward. Like kind of flipped it over sideways into a tree, but like it was comical how slow it was. Like I wasn't doing anything crazy. That is something else. Now I get to see and get this back on. I'm curious to look at the other one now. Wait, what the? Wait, that's the. Hang on a minute. Is that a shim that I have on there? I hope that's a shim. Oh no, that's just gook. Oops. It's in a, yeah, okay, that's in the bearing. Okay, yeah, we're good. We good. I was just looking at my needle bearing setup, making sure that nothing was wrong with that. I don't think there is anything wrong with it. Nah, I can't really turn the drive line. I wanted to see if it, I don't know, that's unbelievable. Frankly, unbelievable. I don't think a big effing hammer is gonna fix this melt master. I want to get a better look at that before I put it back on. I'm gonna pop the rear bumper off and pop that pin out real fast. Or just like hinge this back if I can. Well, I mean, we'll see. We will see. Okay. Screw out. Yeah, that is taking some good pictures of that drive shaft is gonna be my priority tonight after this. Actually, maybe once I'm done getting this back together, I'll snap a few pictures before the stream's over, just so I can still hang out with you guys some more. I mean, it's a heavy rig and I beat the crap out of it, but a drive shaft should not fail like that. I mean, there's got to have been some sort of defect in the material. Over tightening? I don't think even over tightening it would have an effect like that. But like, I haven't touched those set screws for, I don't know, I think since I put the needle bearing in the differential. I think that was the last time I tightened those. So I mean, it obviously worked for a while. Nuts. Alright. Let's get this pin out of here. Grab my light real quick so I can actually see the blasted thing. Stick this to something. Gorgeous. Look at that. Perfect. So I do know that this thing has been leaking out differential oil for quite a while now. Because there's really no seal where the needle bearing rides on the outdrive. Which is fine. I don't mind a little leak. It's okay. It's thick, it doesn't really hurt nothing. Things are definitely wearing though. I mean, it's got a bunch of like gray gunk around the outdrive, so I mean, presumably that means things are wearing. Don't want to hurt the bearing seal in there either. I just want to clean this kind of and make sure there's nothing going on in there. But it looks okay. I want to spin it, make sure the carrier bearing is spinning free. Yeah. Carrier bearing is spinning free, so that's good. I mean, for how ridiculous my needle bearing idea was, it seems like it's doing okay. Just I haven't had any problems with it yet. At some point, I will do a little, like, overtime update video about it. Just to, like, a durability update video about the, needle bearing. But, I mean, it seems like it's good, which is impressive. I'm very impressed. Actually, now that I have a lathe, oh, I said it, guys. I bought a lathe. Yeah, I bought a lathe. You guys will get to see that video next weekend. But with that, I'll be able to make it even better, I'm sure, if I want to do it again. Okay, well, looks okay. You know what? There's some burrs on there I want to sand off a little bit first. Sandpaper, where are you? I had a little scrap somewhere else. Alright. Stay. Always good to keep a little sandpaper on your hobby bench. You never know. It's actually come in handy more than I thought it would, but really good for dealing with burrs and such things, because, you know, you get burrs on motor shafts or whatever from pinions, or on outdrives in this case, or whatever, you know. Oh, Mike, I used the carbide burr that you sent me also yesterday. It didn't work for like what I was trying to do with it, but I tried it out. And I am impressed with how smooth that finish gets. Or like how smooth of a finish it can get. Really impressed. I'll definitely be using it more in the future. Definitely. That should be good. Yep, gorgeous. Come on. Find your home. Get on there. Okay, cool. Yeah. Anyway. Well, I guess what I was trying to do with it was, the carbide burr was I was trying to like get down and like clean out a corner, like an inside corner down deep in somewhere I had welded, and it did not like that. It bounced around a lot. Yeah, well, yeah. On the smooth thing that I tried, like on the bit that I tried on, yeah, it cut super nice and smooth. Probably courtesy of the spiral flutes on it. But yeah, it didn't like what I was trying to do with it though. Like I was trying to clean out, like, this is the burr, this is the corner. I was trying to clean out in a corner like that. It didn't like that. And nor did our other carbide burrs, but eventually I got the job done. Alright. I might need the BFH here. I can't get this pin to go in the hole. Why? Goes through there. Just fantastically. Oh wait, am I being really dumb? I might be being really dumb. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I had the screwdriver in there and kind of pull the... You know what? Maybe that's why I use the... You know what? That might be why I use the set screws instead of a through pin, because this... No! I just broke my 1.5. Fuck. Really? Oh, that's really annoying. Did that really just break? Are you for real? God damn it. At least these are replaceable, but man, that's annoying. I mean, okay, yeah, I was prying on it. Tiny screwdriver is not a pry bar, I know, but like, really? God. Well, okay. I guess, I guess we're doing it the old-fashioned way, with a little Allen wrench. Jeez. Oh, Allen wrenches don't belong on the plate of chips, guys. Allen wrenches do not belong on the plate of chips. I'm sorry to break it to you, but they don't. Maybe some people like to eat Allen wrenches with their potato chips. I, however, do not. I do not. Okay. Great. That goes in there. Yeah, man, that is freaking frustrating. I mean, at least I can buy another one. Like, the dynamite drivers are nice that way because you can replace them. Well, I mean, it's already broken. I guess I can use it as a pry bar as much as I want now. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Alright. You better get in there, you blasted kin. Oh, Carl, the burr. I mean, it was probably about the size of my thumb-ish. Or like about the size of the driver handle. That's probably about how big it was. It's pretty good size. Alright, why are you not going in? That is very rude of this pin to not want to go in. I feel like I had this problem before. And that's why I used the set screws. I do have a Dremel, yes. The burr was for a die grinder though. Come on, get in there. Why are you not going in? Grr. Erica says grr. Oh. I feel like I remember this now. It's not, I don't think it's going in far enough, but I mean, great mouse. Stuck. It's not hitting the bottom of the hole, and nor is it hitting anything else, so I don't know why. It's being the way it's being. As I use another freaking tiny Allen wrench just to try to use it as a pry bar. I think I'd have learned, but clearly not. Oh, that might be really close, actually. What's up, Hawkins? Hawkins, you missed it. I broke my 1.5 millimeter screwdriver, so I was using it as a pry bar. I know, real smart. But what you also missed was I broke an MIP shaft. Like, cracked an MIP shaft. Yay, there we go, it went. It went, woo! I will post pictures on Discord and Instagram though later so you can see it. And you know what, while we're doing this, while we're going through the trouble, let's actually put some Loctite on that. That would be a wonderful idea. I don't know why I said it like that. That was kind of weird. Boop. Loctite activated. So I have been reduced to using an Allen wrench. I guess that's the other thing I'm gonna be doing tonight after stream is ordering a new driver tip. And not using it as a pry bar. No. Alright, So with that, I think we can put this back together for now. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get this flipped back around. I mean, I guess I could put a set screw in there. Now, maybe the reason I didn't put one in there was because I didn't have one, or it was going to rub on something. That's quite likely. Or they fell out. That's also quite likely. These lined up. Lovely. Ta-da. Ta-da. Pin, screw pin. Here we go. These awful things. You know what? Guys, I figured out the solution. So the screw pin only comes out on this side, right? Because of the way that the arm and the caster block like rotate together, it unscrews the screw, right? So let's put it in the other way. Put this one in this way, which it already is, and it doesn't come out, it never loosens itself. Let's put this in the other way. That is a great idea. Look at me go, being smart. There's no reason I can't. That was a great idea. Yeah, that's awesome. Why? There's literally no reason not to. Actually, yeah, that is an awesome hack. Means the one side is a little loosey-goosey because of the threads that were already in there, but you know what? You know what? It's fine. Fine. It'll be fine. Okay. This goes, I think, this way? Where does this go? Down. I don't remember. Where's my... Oh, that breeze is so nice. I can feel a breeze coming in my window. It's very, very nice. Nice, cool spring evening. Spring is totally here, though. Yeah, I feel you, Hawkins. Like, sometimes just all of the rigs are down. I've definitely had that in the past. Like, it's frustrating, but I'm sure you'll have a comeback. Okay, great. Done with this, done with that. Okie dokie. Alright. I think I'm gonna try that Coffee Crisp candy bar. See what that's about. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. It's like a big Kit Kat, but it tastes like coffee. That's really good. Coffee Crisp gets the Erica stamp of approval. Very tasty. One rig, well, so Hawkins, you're talking about your Hornet. One rig I want to get, and I forget the name of it. It's that chain-driven one. I can't remember it for the life of me. I think it's a chain-driven Kyosho. I want to get one of those. I think that would be awesome to run my brushed motors in. Only thing is I already have enough downed rigs that I have projects planned for. I don't need another one right now, at least. Javelin, yes, thank you, Mike, the Javelin. I'd love to run one of those. That'd be super cool. I have so I've already got a Rustler. A vintage Rustler. Well, it's a Rustler, but it's the Nitro Sport. The Nitro Sport version of the Rustler. However you want to look at it. That is a whole project in and of itself, but that is not a summer project because it involves rockets. And rockets plus California in the summertime do not go together. That is called wildfire. So yeah, these are good. They're not, I don't feel like they're overly sweet. Like, it feels a little more balanced as a sweet. Like some of the sweets, like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups and like Milky Ways and Snickers and stuff, like some of those are they're so sweet. Like, if you have like 2 or 3 of them, it's like, oh my gosh, they're so sweet. But it also kind of makes you want more in a way. This, I feel like, is just the right amount of sweet, and like, I'm satisfied. Like, I don't need any more. Alright. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to check the other set screws on this thing now, would it? Except that I can't get to them. Okay, well, that set screw is loose. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to put some Loctite on that while I'm here. That one was loose too. Both of these were loose. I imagine, well, okay, I've never had a frozen Reese's cup, like, strictly. You know what, guys? I may have never Loctited these. I may have never Loctited these. That seems like the kind of thing I would do. Like, you know, get mostly done with a project, finish filming it, and just be like, okay, it's done now that I'm done filming. And forget to go back and Loctite stuff. Seems like something I would do, because I've done that in the past. But those are tight now. I guess I'll check the fronts too. Frozen Reese's Cup, not like, I haven't been like, ooh, I want a frozen Reese's Cup, put one in the freezer till it's frozen. Like, I've had them on ice cream, and they're tasty. Ooh. Okay, well, that's missing one. That one's loose. Okay, these are all loose, guys. What in the world? This is not good. Why are these all loose? You know what? I have such an egregious number of screw pins. Why not just use one of those? Why not? I don't know. I guess because then if you lose it, then your drive line comes off. Whereas if you lose one set screw, you've got a second still holding it. Oh, come on. Set screws are just not as strong. Come on. Wait, are they different? No, they shouldn't be. Are they different thread sizes? No, they're the same. Just gotta give a little forcing. Alright, why are you not going in? Okay. Alright, what's the big idea? Why is this not going in? Probably because I'm trying to put it in at an angle, and it probably doesn't like that. Off. Let's just like set it in there. Put some more Loctite on it, set it in there, and then maybe try and push it in. I don't think the other side of the pin is going in the hole the way it's supposed to, because it's kind of going in at an angle. Okay, there we go. And then, see, this is where I need a ball-end driver. Okay, it just doesn't want to go. Hey, what the hey? This is so frustrating. This is so frustrating. I need ball-end drivers! Let's take this front skid plate at least a little bit off. Let's just move it so I can get a straight shot on that pin. Nope. It doesn't want to go. What about this side? We'll go on this side. Nope. Okay, this is... Really? It's the same thread. It should be, at least. Oh, these are so long. See you later, Aardvark. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you on Discord. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Aardvark. Aardvark just gifted 5 memberships. That's awesome. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now you have no reason not to get in the blinking hole. Yeah, Aardvark is just amazing. He's such a generous dude. Really, really appreciate him. Alright, come on. Just... oh my gosh. I am using the Dynamite classic pink hex drivers. World! Oh my god. This is unbelievable. You know what? I think this is why there's not pins. I think it's because no matter how hard you try, you can't put pins in there. But I had it in there. I had it in there a second ago. I swear I had it in there. Oh my gosh. Grr. This is okay. You know what? You know what? Great. Now it's stuck in my blasted screwdriver. Oh my gosh. All right. Forget the pin thing. We're doing set screws. I don't like it. I don't like it. But we're doing set screws. Dear God. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. Enough fooling. One set screw will be good enough. Yeah, I suppose. Like, I can see all the way through the hole. Like, I can see through the drive shaft, through the outdrive, through the hole on the other side of the drive shaft. And the pin doesn't go in. It's like, what? And it was in there, like, you know, not 15 minutes ago. No. What are you telling me? Okay, there we go. Alright. One set screw. Loctited. Good enough for me. Moving on with my life. I've had enough caffeine for the day. I've had close to 400 milligrams of caffeine today. Actually, no, I think close to 500 if you count that. Yeah. I've had enough. How's that? See, now this one has Loctite on it. At least it feels like it has Loctite on it. Maybe it's just a little rusty. That's probably what it is. After the live stream tonight, I am going to chill the freak out. Cups of coffee. Oh my gosh. I don't even, isn't there like a lethal dose of caffeine? I think it's like in the thousands of milligrams though. That's not good. My shock boot is tearing. Oh, woohoo. Alright, bumper, back on you go. Well, alright, now I at least feel better about use the right size screwdriver. Now at least I know that my drive shafts shouldn't come flying off next time I go drive this. I'm sure they're gonna, but I'd like to hope that they won't. I've never really gotten on the coffee train. In the winter, I'm all about my tea. I like my tea. I'm sure you guys have noticed that and know that by now. But I do indeed like my tea in the winter time. Yeah, that'll do it too, for sure. And that's the one I put in the other way, but this one's been okay for now. Well, I think it's come out in the past, so. Oh, but I can't put the front screw pins in backwards because of the way that the knuckle is, or the knuckle. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. I say good enough. I say good enough. You know what, while we're here, one thing that I have not had in here are arrows. Or the Smarties. I'm guessing those are different Smarties than like... Well, okay, yeah, obviously they're different Smarties. When am I kidding? Oh. That was not what I was expecting. Oh, that's weird. Interesting. It's literally just like bubbly milk chocolate. Okay. Interesting. Well, okay. Let's do the Smarties too, because you know what? Why not? Why not? We're here. Oh, these are like just M&Ms. Yeah. Yeah, these are basically just a different brand of M&M. All right. They've got like a thicker, crunchier candy coating on them though than normal M&Ms. I will agree with you, Mike. I will agree with you. Not quite as good. Man, I have absolutely thrashed these wheel nuts. They're all like cross-threaded and shit. Just from being put on, over-tightened, and then, you know. Yep, there we go. This one's done. This one's done. Bye-bye. Alright, wheel nuts would be in my outer drivetrain components kits. Let's see here. Find something that's maybe not aluminum. That'll do the trick. Brazilian bomb. I'll have to look up what that is. What is it? Enlighten me, Lutok. What you call Canadians call rockets? Oh, really? Yeah, because like we have the little like flat candy wafers, or not wafers, I guess. They're just like, it's like compressed sugary dust. It's weird. I don't know how to describe Smarties, but they come in like the little roll. They look like little pills, almost. I can't say that eating chocolates with fingers, yeah, chalky pucks, yeah. I can't say that eating chocolate with fingers that smell like Loctite is the most appetizing thing ever. But hey, it's fine. Okay, this side's gonna get the is that on the right way? You know what? I don't give a damn if it's on the right way or not. It's fine. I just beat the crap out of this rig, so it doesn't matter if they're on the right way or not based on the wear. It's milk chocolate coated. Oh, alright, that sounds pretty good. Does indeed sound pretty good. Holy moly. They weigh 20 pounds? Oh, got another stripped wheel nut, guys. This one's also screwed. fucked. Geez, 20 pounds of chocolate. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. I mean, shoot, that's like if you stacked my Gelande with the body on and battery in it, this with a battery in it, and maybe my touring car with a battery in it, all on top of each other. That's wild. I think this one's probably out to go as well. We'll see. Yes, it is, Roderick. Yes, it is. I have a whole series on how I built it. Head over to my channel homepage and check that out. It's a very, very cool build. I'm sure everyone else here would also agree that it was a pretty sweet build. I still can't believe I broke an MIP though. Under legitimate use, not being ridiculous to it. Chocolate Easter eggs in Portuguese. Interesting. Actually, you know what? My grandfather lived in Brazil for a time when he was like school age. Interestingly enough. Alright. I'll put this on my desk because I need to order a new tip for it. Wretched Allen wrench can go back in there. Alright, this is good to go again until it breaks again, because this thing always breaks. I mean, I can't keep this darn truck running. Alright, cool. Well, oh, an internally threaded MIP that uses a bolt. All of them have nuts on, Mike. I don't think... What truck is that on? That has the bolt instead of a nut. And also, how old are they? Are the shafts? I'm curious. It might have been like an old thing that they don't do anymore. I think those are technically called, well, if you call, let's see. I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but it's like a screw, but turned inside out. It's a tube with like a screw head on it, with threads on the inside. It's called a Chicago screw. I don't know why it's called Chicago. I mean, it was probably made in Chicago or some shit. But, those are kind of neat. Never used them. Like, I've never been like, oh, I need a Chicago screw. But, anyway, yeah. Okay, for a clodbuster. Alright, yeah, it must have been an old thing. Cause I know, I mean, I don't remember when MIP started. You know, obviously it's before I got into the hobby, but I don't know like when how early they started making drive shafts. Who knows? But with that said, I think I'm gonna call it. It does make it sound like an obscure food, you're right. Good night, Carl. Good to have you on. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again in the near future. And yeah, I guess with that, I'm done, guys. I am going to go chill out for a bit. I don't know how long we've been streaming for. Probably 2.5 hours-ish, I guess. Let me see. Oh, 3 hours on the dot, just about. 3:08, so I'm gonna go and chill out for the rest of the night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me. I always love talking to all you guys and chit-chatting about this, that, and the other thing. Okay, I won't look them up, Blue Talk. Yeah, can't wait to see you guys on another stream, probably next weekend. Looking forward to seeing you all there. I don't know, I feel like there's more I need to say, but I think that is about it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Love you all. Thanks for supporting me the way you do, watching my content. That's the most I can ask from you. Anything beyond that is just amazing. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please do leave a big fat thumbs up if this does happen to be the first video or stream that you have seen by me. Make sure to go down, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below if you're going to catch the next one. Support me on Patreon, join my Discord server, follow me on Instagram, Discord and Instagram. I'll have pictures of the busted MIP on, along with other things such as my new lathe and other things like that. That's all I gotta say, guys. So that's my outro. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Send rhubarb crisp. Alright. Well, I could give you the recipe. But alright, thanks for tuning in, guys. Peace.